for a second straight day, the number of confirmed cases of coronavirus has gone higher. Chinese authorities reported more than 5,000 new cases and 120 more deaths. The official death toll now stands at over 1,400 people after being adjusted lower because of double counting in the Hubei province. For a look at coronavirus's impact on business, including the cruise ship industry, let's welcome Richard Tubb. He is retired U.S. Air Force Brigadier General. He served as White House physician for 3 U.S. presidents, and now he's a medical advisor with ACT Global. That's a Danish company that specializes in disinfection in the healthcare, hospitality, and food processing industries. General Tubb, thank you for being here.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good to see you today. I guess first I would ask you, from your position advising presidents and caring for them, what do you see happening right now? Is there a huge risk of this coming to the United States, and are we prepared?
Well, I think it's easy to see the bad in this, and it's important to find the good in it. I mean, there's good news and bad news, and we do bad news very good. All you need to do is flip the cable channels, and you'll see badness, badness, badness. The good news is that we do good even better, and I think that's what I want to focus on. Because the truth of the matter is that really nobody does it better. There's not going to be any single solution to this corona crisis, and I think it's fair to call it a crisis, but we need to keep it in the context. But that solution is not going to be a single solution. It's going to be a multi-pronged solution that involves governments partnering globally, governments partnering with their citizens, public-private partnerships, unleashing the power of the private sector to find novel solutions. And then at the ground level, it's going to take individuals picking themselves up and overcoming their own worst selves to find the solution.
Let's talk about the company that you advise right now
Right.
in terms of looking for disinfectants. And I think particularly from the cruise industry or the airline travel business, how should they be approaching this problem? And are the things that they do right now sufficient? I would say no if you look at the cruise line industry.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I think many of them are doing what they can, and that's where novel solutions will be game changers. You know, it's not, hand wash is not incredibly sexy. That was my life when I was with the president, was to provide alcohol-based gels so that he didn't contract an infection while, let's say, working a rope line. A company approached me in November, pre-coronavirus, with a novel solution to human nature and infection control. And the key there was that it was a self-sustaining, self-disinfecting platform that addresses the principal vehicles of disease spread.
How does it work? What does it do?
It uses the power of the sun to take a catalyst, a titanium dioxide catalyst that's long been approved for use in Europe and in the United States, to create or reproduce the body's own systems for attacking microorganisms, whether they're bacteria, viruses, mycobacteria, or organic compounds like volatile organic compounds.
You put it on your hands or you put it on surfaces?
Well, it's a three-pronged approach. The key to it is that whatever surface or environment you want to protect, let's say an airplane, you go in there ahead of time, the company goes in there ahead of time and coats all the surfaces.
Tray tables, everything?
Tray tables. Yeah. Tray tables and the seat pockets in front of you, which have earned a bad reputation for good reason. But everything else as well. That is based on nanoparticle technology, so it's completely invisible to the human eye.
But it works with sunshine? I mean, those places never see sunshine.
Perfect, which is what differentiates this company from, and this technology more importantly, from all the rest, because the technology itself has been around for decades, but what they haven't been able to do is get it down to a nanoparticle size that will remain active for up to a year and develop the catalyst such that you don't just need the disinfection of sunshine, but any light, it would work in here. And as soon as the lights are on, it powers the catalyst up to go through a chain reaction that will attack the cell.
It's not going to work in the pocket of the airline thing, though, right?
Well, that's so that is phase one. I mean, they could actually spray in the pocket too. It's not harmful to the the fabric or the floor or to the plastics or to people. Within 2 hours, your airplane is back online.
How many clients do they have right now? Any major how many clients do they have right now? Any major airlines? Any major cruise ships?
The company has been in existence for 7 years. They have been in production in Europe, primarily in the hotels, hospitals, and beverage for about 2 years.
So you spray it on the TV remote?
You could, I would if it was me, or spray it on the hotel card. And what's the thing you do when you check into a hotel?
I'm seeing every one of your phobias is coming. Individually asking for all of your. Jesus.
Look at the airlines. I mean, what do you do when you get up to go to the restroom in the aisle? You do this on the seat backs. How many other people before you did that? And airlines, this is not to vilify them. They do a great job with what they have. But you wipe that down after the flight.
Right.
The next crew gets on. The first time somebody coughs, you're back at ground zero, literally. If you have something that is self-sustaining, which I think is key, and perpetuating, then it will always be there operating essentially in the background.
General Tubb, I want to thank you for your time. Really appreciate it. And keep us
Good news to
updated.
come.